Hello, what's good? I'm your host, Jay Howard, and welcome to CSC Sports. Today I want to talk about James Harden and the Houston Rockets and Kevin Durant and the OKC Thunder. And the question is are the Houston Rockets, going to steal this series from them? Is it going to happen? Is it going to be an upset, a historical upset? Like I talked about in the Boston and Knicks series, Boston is back in it. Now it's 3-2. They hit the boys dead to right 3-0. Same thing with OKC, 3-0, dead to right. And now, dead to rights, and now the Houston Rockets are back in this series. What's your opinion? What's going to happen? When I look at this series, I look at Russell Westbrook being the X factor for the Houston Rockets. He's not there, so he makes the job easier. But in my opinion, that's no excuse for the OKC Thunder. Reggie Jackson and the team by committee, playing by committee, should be enough to beat the Houston Rockets. When you look at talent, and you look at talent and you look at teams and you say, why a team with a lot of talent can't win and a team with mediocre talent can be much, much better than a team with more talent? It's cohesion and understanding what you have on your roster. What I'm starting to see in Houston is that they're starting to figure out their advantages against OKC. When they look at the big picture, they say, we're playing against Kevin Durant. We have James Harden. There's no Russell Westbrook. Jeremy Lin is hurt. They have a starting point guard in Reggie Jackson. We have Patrick Beverley. That's what's going on in Houston. And when you look at the whole thing, it's like, how much better right now do the OKC Thunder think they are without Westbrook over the Houston Rockets? Somewhere in there, the OKC Thunder is thinking like, you know what? We really need Westbrook. That's the way they're thinking. And it's not true they have talent. Houston is like, okay, you don't have Westbrook. We got Patrick Beverley. Lynn is hurt. Okay, we're going with Patrick Beverley. They're starting to believe. You know what I mean? Houston is starting to believe. Like, they're not hung up on the fact that Jeremy Lin is not there. They're hung up on the fact we got Patrick Beverley. We want to win. This series, in my opinion, I think OKC is going to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if this get pulled out to 7 games. I wouldn't be surprised. Just like in that Knicks series, I wouldn't be surprised if Boston drugged those boys to 7 games. I wouldn't be surprised because right now Houston is starting to believe. And I'm going to tell you one thing, if you're a Houston Rocket fan, what you need to be happy about. If James Harden can stop turning over the ball and be a little bit more selfish, they can beat the OKC Thunder. That statement alone, what I just said, if that comes to fruition, they can beat the OKC Thunder. And I'm going to explain it, then I'm going to end this video. I'm going to explain it. I'm going to break this down like this basketball 101. James Harden is a dime thrower. The man is ferocious with the passing. He is a phenomenal passer. I think his face-up game is phenomenal. His jab step, up fake, everything. The man is a flat-out dog. A flat-out dog. That when I say call somebody a flat-out dog, they're a flat-out dog. They're a beast. Unstoppable. Untamable. The Kraken. You dig what I'm saying? And when I think about James Harden throwing those turnovers, it comes from his savviness as a player. And those guys around him are not ready for those passes. If James Harden can get those guys to be cohesive with him, and Kevin McHale is really his job, to be able to catch them no looks and them quick slashing passes between 2 defenders, Houston can beat them boys. James Harden is so advanced. They got to catch up to his game. You dig what I'm saying? James Harden is there. James Harden has grown tremendously. Real talk. Watch that man game. He puts me in the mind of a Manu Ginobili, but with more polish. Manu never really was a 48-minute guy. James Harden is 48 minutes of hell. Real talk. But them turnovers and him fatiguing at times when he starts relying too much on that three-point shot. If James can figure it out, like drive to the cup early in the game, get them fouls, make them guys tender when they can't really defend hard, then rely on his jumper. Your boy Jay Howard from CSC Sports. Peace! And I'm out. That might be upset people. You never know.